how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Today we are going to discuss chapter 1, modern periodic table and periodic properties. What do you mean by periodic table? I think we all seen the periodic table. Periodic table means is the arrangement of all the non 118 elements according to the increase of atomic number. And what do you mean by periodic properties? Periodic properties means the properties which exhibited by the various atoms like metallic character, non-metallic character, ionization energy, electron affinity, atomic size, etc. are known as periodic properties. The first thing which we have to study in this chapter is periodicity. Actually, what do you mean by periodicity? Periodicity means reoccurrence or reappearance of periodic properties in a periodic table. Reoccurrence or reappearance. For that, just take one periodic table. We know that the left group elements. What do you mean by groups and periods? Groups means the vertical columns are known as groups and horizontal rows are known as periods. So the left side group elements all are metals, and if we moving from left to right in a periodic table, the right side elements are non-metals, for which they all will exhibit the non-metallic character. So in a periodic table, as we move from left to right, there is a change from metallic character to non-metallic character. Then after reaching the last group, that means 18th group, again we will comes to the first group. Then the metallic properties again will reappear. That property is known as periodicity. I hope you understood. The next one is atomic size. What do you mean by atomic size? The size of the atom is known as atomic size. Very simple. Then how can we measure the atomic size? Atomic size is the distance in between the nucleus of an atom and its valence shell. And how can we measure? We can measure the atomic size in angstrom. And angstrom is representing like this. And 1 angstrom is equal to 10 raised to minus 10 meter. The next one which we have to study is the factors which affecting the atomic size. First one is nuclear charge. What do you mean by nuclear charge? We know that the nucleus of an atom contains protons and neutrons. What is the charge of protons? Positive. And what is the charge of neutrons? It doesn't possess any kind of charge. So the nucleus will get the charge of protons, means positive charge. So the nucleus will get the positive charge. This positive charge is known as nuclear charge. If the nuclear charge increase, it will bind the valence shell electrons very strongly. That means it will, if the positive charge increase, it will attract the oppositely charged, negatively charged electrons to it. After that, the atomic size will decrease. But if the nuclear charge decrease, obviously atomic size will increase. Why? Because the effect of the nucleus on the valence shell will decrease. So nucleus cannot bind the electrons forcefully. So the atomic size will increase. Then second factor is number of shells. If the number of shells increase, we can see that in a group as we move from top to bottom, number of shells will increase. If the number of shells increase, atomic size will also increase. Why? The reason is that due to the shielding effect. Then what do you mean by shielding effect? Shielding effect means the inner shells, that means the shells which are in between the nucleus and valence shell will act as a barrier in between the nucleus and the valence shell. Due to this barrier, the nucleus cannot apply its positive charge on the valence shell. So, due to if the number of shells increase, shielding effect also will increase and the effect of the nucleus on the valence shell will decrease. Then the electrons will become loosely packed and the atomic size will increase. Then next one is variation of atomic size in periodic table. In a group, we know that as we move it from top to bottom, atomic size will increase. Why? Because in a group, as we move it from top to bottom, there is an addition of electronic shell. Suppose if you are taking the first group, hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium and all. Hydrogen have only one shell, lithium has two, sodium have three, potassium have four. And the number of valence electrons is same, one electron. So, in a group, as we move from top to bottom, number of shells are increasing. So, if the number of shells increase, shielding effect also will increase and the effect of the nucleus on the valence shell will decrease. Then the nucleus cannot attack the valence shell electrons. Then atomic size will increase. But in a period as we move it from left to right, atomic size will decrease. The reason is that in a period as we move it from left to right, there is no addition of electronic shell. The electrons which are coming newly are coming to the same valence shell or which are entering to the same outermost shell. Then if the number of electrons increase, number of protons also will increase because number of protons are equal to number of electrons. There is no addition of electronic shell. The newly coming electrons are entering to the same outermost shell. At the same time, number of protons also increasing means nuclear charge also increasing. So this increased nuclear charge will binds the valence shell electrons to image more forcefully. So in a period as we move it from left to right, nuclear charge means effect of the nucleus on the valence shell will increase and atomic size will decrease. I hope you understood. The notes and all you will get through the link which is given below and study nicely. Okay, thank you.